So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Darnold. He finds along the out route. And just to pick up a 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down. 2nd and short. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing, Darnold. Pop brings it in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
30-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Seahawks. 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And the Seahawks are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
13 more yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So we are through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 6-2 is in fact our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they go to work. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. Play fake to McCaffrey. Down, Purdy. Downfield, he's got Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Our throw on the move is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
2 yards.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Saul, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Darnold to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Seattle.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
On the coverage.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. Good running inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10.
They'll run with Charbonnet. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 3.
Here's Walker. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. To throw is Darnold. And he'll take it on in. Eric Sauber. Touchdown Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. We'll go play action. Purdy. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Leads to
second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Now he's just going to flip this forward. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And good work defensively to slow him up before he gets free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open match, tight end Jake Thompson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Purdy. Another catch there for Thompson. He's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now a short one caught by Tonjes. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll throw again with Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain. And
to the goal line and in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the sixth. Right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown tonight. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. The Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 9. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Niners offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now Walker trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. On the ground, Charbonnet. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down.
They'll break the huddle.
19-yard line.
It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll get into the end zone. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with their pass play for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Pass is completed to Cup. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 12.
That's good for 27 and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a give to Walker, running right. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. On play action, here's Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Heitor Gross-Matos getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Purdy now back near his goal line. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's another.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
And more of the same. Another interception. It's the safety, Julian Love. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Darnold, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts...
And he will score! Cooper, touchdown Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. Oh, a flip back to the kicker, it's a fake. This will be caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. This taken at the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this was an NBA game, like we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Third and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jimmy. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the 49er first down.
1st and 10. Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
He'll go play action. Purdy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then. 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. Here's Purdy. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The throw on 1st down is Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Walker. The ball comes out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Flush to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Purdy. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Turnover on down.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Who else another catch for his favorite target.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Back near the goal line, it's Purdy. It is caught downfield by Pearsall. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to the air again is Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the 49er, first down.
Back to the air is Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy on the move left. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The motion man here is Bourne. 3rd down. Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now Purdy. it's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's a handoff to Walker. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Darnold now to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
74. 49ers 16. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Again, it's McCaffrey. He's got some space past the 20, and he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Now Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Play action now. Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. And he's on to punt for just this. Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the 1st down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the bootleg. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new center down. Oh, a loose football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here we go. One final play. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.